Junkie Nation, gorgeous George and Goes are back reporting for duty. Today we get to talk to UFC featherweight Giga Chikadze, joining us here at the EXO. How are you, Giga?
I'm great, guys. I'm great. Always great feeling to be on International Fight Week.
Have you been meeting a lot of the fans? How's
Ye-
that going?
Yeah, it's going great. Fans are great.
Yeah,
They all express some good feelings, and I've been missing it.
a lot of fans from Georgia. Are there a lot of Georgia fans here?
Surprisingly, a lot of Georgians show up. A lot of Georgians show up because around the United States we have a different communities, different Georgian communities, and yeah, from different parts. Actually, it's not only from East Coast or West Coast. Or they are from all different parts.
We haven't seen you fight in a while. You were
Yeah,
going to fight Sadiq Youssef.
yeah.
It looks like that fight fell through. But I heard another rumor. Tell me if this is true. I heard you and Brian Ortega were going to fight. Did that come close? Is that true, or do I not have good sources?
No, you have a good sources, but before Sodiq there was Zombie again, and so Sodiq, Zombie, Sodiq again, and Brian. Now we're here.
Who do you think will be next if you had to guess?
Uh, okay. It's been a year and a half. I've been trying to get the fight, and it's a little bit frustrating because I've been training for a year and 2 months for the fight to prepare. It's like a camp, 14 months camp I'm having,
Wow.
and in that time usually like people get a lot of injuries and stuff. So far I'm still good, and I can't wait to come back.
Are fighters declining to fight you? What's the delay?
Both. So fighters also declining, and also the fighters they offered me, and they got injured. Also Saudi got injured, and also Zombie got injured, but then they scheduled with other guy, and then Ortega, he had the prior injury, and that happened again. So now I don't know what's gonna happen.
Giga, how soon after the last fight were you able to identify what went wrong and get back in the gym and fix it? Did you feel like it was just one little thing here and there, or did you feel like there were a lot of things you had to change?
Um, so I had a lot of injuries before the fight and after the fight in that fight, and I did a 5 surgery, and all of them were February and March. So
5 surgeries?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and from the in the May I signed the contract for Saudi, which I was gonna fight September. So from the May I've been really active to train to prepare for the fight. Honestly, like all these injuries were, I recovered pretty fast. A lot of stem cells and all those doctors helped me to recover very well. And since then, I'll be ready to jump in and to take the fight. But unfortunately, it's been happening to my opponents.
In a way, though, the fact that you've been able to maybe rest a little bit longer, was there any good that came out of it? At least a little bit?
Of course, yeah, of course. A lot of good things happen too. You know, I upgraded my the grappling. I upgraded my wrestling. So finally recovered all from all my past injuries that I always had it, and I was covering. The last 2 fights I fought with my broken right hand, and that's something that I would definitely would change and would do the surgery before the fights rather than after losing the fight and thinking that, oh man, I couldn't put all my power in the punches.
Your gym is one of you have guys like Benil Dariush, Master Rafael Cordero, yourself are so positive. Your messages to fighters. How do you feel that message and that new crop of fighters? Are they taking your guys' message, and is the next level even going to be even better than this one?
Definitely, the new generation going to be the better than us, better than former legends. Because when time goes, uh, this is such a new sport. Every 5 years, a lot of big changes we see. And yeah, I'm excited to see the future. The kids that starting training now, let's say my son, when he was born, he pretty much he's been hanging out on the mat since the couple of months he was, right? So he started walking on the mats, and now all those kids training wrestling, grappling, striking, all the aspects, and watching all the professional fighters evolving and having their careers. So it's very exciting to see how the sport's going to be in 10, 15, 20 years.
Giga, thank you for the time. I can't wait for Giga time. Hopefully you fight soon in 2023.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me. I can't wait for Giga Time as well. Let's go.